It's an Eastern conference battle here in Milwaukee. As the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting match.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Bane. Holiday left side. 6 to shoot. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
And he slams it one-handed.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Pass to Kerr. Back to Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now here is Holiday. Up and in on the way.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Ball. It's a three-point game. In the corner, it's Levine. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. To the wing right side. Sinks the triple. Bowen's got 5 points so far. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Here's Kerr. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. To the paint. Here's Bowen. Holiday with the block. To the middle. Kicks it out to Kerr. Shot on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside, Levine. Out to DeRozan. Puts up a three. Another three for Chicago.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Outside, Bane. A wide open look here for Holiday. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Chicago up 3. And we'll get going after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach you've seen so far for the Bulls?
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Allen outside. There's the three. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 7. Slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Harris, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smith outside. Back to Caruso. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bucks trailed by 9.
What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. Allen with the rebound. And about Alex Caruso, Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you can tell how much his teammates missed him.
And the Bucks miss again. Chicago leading by 9. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Drummond. Drummond is double. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Carter. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Craig. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Got a piece of it. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. So for the Bulls. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Out left to the wing. Out to Carter. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Sometimes trailing in a game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Ball with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to DeRozan. To the inside. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Carter for three. That shot off the mark. And it's Chicago the other way.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And really deep three that time. Bowen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Pass to Harris. Back to Allen. It's stolen by DeRozan. It could go. That shot, no good. And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Outside, Levine. Pass to Bowen. Back to Levine. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm balling?
And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Down by 12. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Vucevic. He's looking for Levine and finds him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Giannis dunks it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your 4-1-4 crew.
Chicago leading by 12. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now here's Levine. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside, Levine. To the wing on the left. Pass to Bowen. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 8 points. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Out to the right wing. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
1:30 left in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. No good that time. Great D that time from Giannis. Bucks trail by 12. Down low. And Giannis throws it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Holiday looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Payne. Outside, Green. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Outside, Holiday hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Smith outside. Inside. Here's Drummond. Great tee that time from Giannis. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Holiday fires the three. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Smith. Back to Caruso. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Pass to Smith. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 12.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
Back to Holiday. From outside the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond. Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Williams. Back to Smith. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
On the inbound, here's Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 12. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Down low. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Bowen. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Vucevic. Antetokounmpo defending. The Bucks working the ball around. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's stolen by Vucevic. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Coming out of the floor for Zach LaVine.
No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Nobody near Allen. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 12. On the wing, Levine. There's the triple. The rebound by the Bucks. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Allen's shot is off. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls. Free throw good. Levine.
the line for the Bulls.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021, Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Vucevic.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. LaVine feeling it out a bit. They get it again. The kick out to Ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Here's Milwaukee. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Pass to Holiday. There's a screen by Johnson. Inside. Here's Kerr. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Claxton can't get it to go. Outside Holiday to the inside. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Giannis powering clawing his way on the jam there. Well done.
Outside Simmons. For three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Bane. Outside Holiday. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B. Hey, that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Now here's Irving. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Pass to Kerr. And here's Johnson. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Claxton. Back to Durant. Fires from deep. Giannis with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The three from Bane. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Bane's got 8 points.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Jrue Holiday.
Timeout called, the Nets. Brooklyn trailing. And here's Durant. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Portis gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Durant. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Back to Carter. Harris on the wing. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Irving. Here's Claxton. Outside Irving. And he lobs it up top.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this.
17.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Stevenson on the wing. Back to Irving. Pulls up. Takes a three. His shot comes out. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Harris. Back to Carter. Tipped. And he recovers it. Now here's Allen. Shot clock at 5. Carter with it. Here's Allen. Simmons defending. Second chance effort. Stevenson with a rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long. But no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Screen by Durant. Here's Simmons. Oh, and Johnson with a block. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. And he's going for the oop here. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
Credit the defense there. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
Now the Bucks with it. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Outside Bane. Here's Antetokounmpo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
The Nets making a switch here. Here's Irving. He has 7. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal to the middle. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Outside Irving. It's Warren on the wing. Ball stolen. It's 2-on-1. And he lobs it up.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Ibaka. From outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the 2nd time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Timeout called, the Nets. Both teams deciding to change it up. The free throw drops for Bane. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Mills. Outside Curry. Nails it from 3. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
And again, it's the Bucks missing. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. "17 seconds left in the first half. O'Neal on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Craig inside. To the middle. With 2 seconds left.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Milwaukee in the lead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Here's Claxton. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Claxton's got 10 points. Pass to Allen. Unable to get that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. When he gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Outside Durant. From deep. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. He's got 7.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Pass to Bane. And stolen by Simmons. Up top, Durant. And it's Simmons with the jam.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Outside Durant. He shoots. And that one's long. The Bucks trail. Crosses over. Oh, hey! How about
Big time right there. Big time. Woo. An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Johnson. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis with the dunk.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Pass to Claxton. Fires for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 9 points.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And he knocks down the first one. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Picked his pocket. On the wing, Durant. He's got 9. Outside Simmons. Screen by Claxton. Simmons with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Claxton. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Here's Milwaukee, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Curry. And stolen by Bane. Pass to Kerr. Outside Holiday. And here's Johnson. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Outside Holiday. Takes the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. The three from Curry. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nets with a lead. Durant with it. Here's the three. And they recover it. Pass to Irving. Another shot. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And stolen by Simmons. Outside Irving. Up top Durant. Back to Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
In transition. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, good reaction in transition from Holiday that time. Sees the fast break forming and is right there to finish it off.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Irving. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Holiday. Claxton with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Kerr. No good from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Stolen by Bane. Pass to Holiday. Outside Bane. There's the screen by Johnson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush. The whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Now here's Durant. Covered by Johnson.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Bucks trail. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Simmons. Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. To the left side wing. Back to Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He drops it from range. Antetokounmpo's got 11 in the second half.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
And they're able to recover. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bane. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Pass to Durant. Here's Claxton. And he commits the intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Drains the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Simmons. And it's rejected.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. From deep. So we see the Nets get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win.